Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Nashim. Please subscribe to my channel and like this video as I take you through on how to make this beautiful skirt and the bra. This can be made to be a long skirt, a midi or a mini skirt. The materials needed is this medium weight yarn. I used Winter King and a measuring tape, a darning needle, and a 4mm hook. You can use a 3.7 as well, and then scissors. To begin, we are going to make a slip knot. Here you're going to make a chain that measures the actual length of your waist. I made around 117 chains, and that is equivalent to 35 inches of my waist. Now you're going to go ahead and make a long chain. Then you're going to use a measuring tape to measure that. So you take measurement of your waist, and then you also measure this chain to see if it counts to the same measurement. Now I'm already done with my chain. I'm going to go ahead and grab a measuring tape just to be sure. So I'm trying to measure this. Let's see how far it's going to get me. So remember I said my waist is 35 and this chain is giving me exactly that. I'm not stretching it out. So you don't really want to stretch it because it could give you the wrong measurements. So I have 35 and some extra. So after this, you're going to chain more 3. And then in the 4th chain, make a double crochet. Make a chain of 10. And then you skip 10 chains. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So in the 10th chain, we are going to make a double crochet. So rather we are skipping 9 chains, not 10. Make another double crochet, chain 2, and in the same chain space make 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. skip 4 chains. Make sure you get the first one. Usually it's hard to see. So chain 4, and in the 5th one make 2 double crochets, and chain 2, 2 more double crochets in the same space. So far, this is how the work looks like. Chain 10, skip 9 chains from the foundation, and in the 10th chain we are going to make a shell by making a 2 double crochet. You then chain 2 and 2 more double crochets in the same space, so we have 4 double crochets. Chain 2 in the same stitch, make 2 double crochets, yarn over and count 4 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4. In the 5th chain, make a double crochet, yarn over, in the same space double crochet, chain 2, yarn over, in the same space make 2 double crochets, so far this is how it looks like. Now you're going to chain 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yarn over. Make sure you get this very first chain that is sometimes hidden by this shell. Count 10 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In the 11th chain, make a double crochet. Yarn over, double crochet in the same space, yarn over, chain 2, yarn over, the same space, make 2 double crochets, yarn over, count 4 chain spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4. In the 5th one, make a double crochet, chain 2, yarn over, make 2 double crochets, so this is the pattern that you're going to repeat all around until you come to the end of the row. Go ahead and make all your double crochet. Go ahead and work your row. I'll meet you up at the end. And now we are almost coming to the end of the row. You're going to go ahead and work our 10 chains. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Now we are not going to do the 2 shells here because we will not have enough space. We don't. Now we are not going to do the 2 shells at the end. We want the end to be similar as the beginning of our row. So looks like we shall have extra chains, but we shall unravel those. So instead of doing this shell, we are simply going to do 1 double crochet here and another double crochet in the next space. Okay, let me repeat that. So after the 10 chains, it is 1 double crochet in the 11th chain, then another double crochet in the next chain space. So what you're going to do, if you have extra chains, you're going to undo this knot and you do frogging. Make sure that you're careful so that you don't make it so you don't end up making it tight and then you'll fail to unravel it. Okay, so we have only 1 chain remaining. We are not going to undo that. Instead, we shall just pull the thread to make it tight. Yeah, and that's it. So you're going to turn your work and make up a chain of 3. 1 double crochet in the next space. Now do not crochet in this chain space because already the 3 chain is going to act or is counting as a double crochet count because the chain 3 counts as a stitch. So in the next space we are going to make a double crochet, chain 10, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, yarn over, and in the middle of the shell that we already did, we are going to make a double crochet, 2 double crochet in the same space, chain 2, double crochet in the same shell space, yeah, yarn over, and in the middle of the next shell we're going to do 2 double crochets, chain 2, yarn over, and in the same space make another 2 double crochet. One, chain 10, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. In the next shell space, in the middle of the shell, we're going to make another shell. We are simply repeating what we did over here. So this is the same pattern that you're going to repeat until the end of the row. And now we are at the end of the row. So you simply do 1 double crochet in each of these 2 spaces. So double crochet on top of the double crochet space. Then in the corner here we did a 3 chain, so on top of the 3rd chain you're going to make a double crochet. So that's how the corner looks like. Chain 3 and turn your work. Now you're going to make a double crochet in the next double crochet space. Chain 10, 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Yarn over and create a shell in the middle of the previous one. So this is the same pattern that you're going to repeat for all your rows. Until you have done about 10 rows. So go ahead and do your rows. I'll meet you up once you're there to show you what to do next. I've worked around 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 rows. I'm going to go ahead and measure this to see how long it is. here. So far these are 9 inches, and I want this skirt to be 12 inches. So yeah, it's gonna be a short one, so I want it to be 12. And remember, we are also going to add on the waist. Going to add on a few rows to work around the waist. So at this point, we are going to shape our skirts. I want it to be curved a little bit. Yeah, on the sides. One side, I want it to be curved. You're going to chain 1 and cut your yarn. Then turn your work. So we are going to decrease, and to do that, you're not going to work in these first 2 double crochets. Instead, we're going to work in this chain 10. So attach your hook in the first chain space. Then attach your yarn. Chain 3. This first one doesn't count as a chain. It is simply a knot to attach the yarn. So chain 3, and in the next chain space, this one right here, make a double crochet. Chain 8, and over. In the middle here, we will put 2 chains. The middle of the shell, going to work another shell, just like we've been doing. Chain 10, this is what you're going to repeat. Work up 10 chains, then 2 shields. We meet up when you're about to finish. Meet up when you're about to complete your row. Here we are, almost coming to the end. So just like we did at the beginning of this row, we are going to chain up 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And over. And then work in the 2 chain spaces. By putting 2 double crochets. So that is 1, and then 2. So we are leaving this 2 at the end. Chain 3 and turn your work. You skip this first space, you skip this first chain space and then work in the next. Chain 8, and then work up your shells. It is the same thing that we're going to repeat to do until the end of the row. So here we are almost to the end of our row. We are going to create a decrease. So here we had 8 chains. We're going to work in the last 2. So you're going to chain up 6, 8 minus 2. That's going to give us 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you leave out these 2 spaces, chain 3, and this is what you're going to repeat. Every time you come to the end of the row, you leave out these last 2 and work in the last 2 chains. So if you want to keep increasing, keep leaving 2 at the end. That means the number of chains here reduces. So if we did 8 here, we can have 6 here. So in the next row, we are going to do 4. I hope you get that. So turn your work. And in the next space, make a double crochet, chain 6, so that means we are only increasing at the end of the row. Okay, that's why when we were ending this row here we did 6, and when starting the next row we are again doing 6, because we are not decreasing at the beginning, so we shall decrease here at the end. So this is why I'm going to do 6, because we had 8 here. So again I'm going to do 6. So coming to the end of the row, we're going to chain 6, and work in the last 2 chains. Chain 3 and turn your work. again chain 6, here we are at the end. So in our previous row we chained up 6. Now we are going to chain up 4, 3, 4, and work in the last 2 chains. So this is how the decrease is looking like. Chain 3, work in the next space, chain 4, in the middle, make a double crochet, 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, I'm done with my rows. As I told you, I want this skirt to finish at 12 inches. So I'm going to stop there. So I stopped at a 4 decrease. At a 4 chains decrease. That's why I stopped. Now, as you can see, these are 12 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and join this the two sides. We're going to join the 2 sides. Now at this point, you can use a needle, but as I told you, I usually prefer to use a hook. So I'm going to do this by using slip stitches, working on one loop from each side. If you find a needle easier for you, you can go ahead and use that. So go ahead and join your sides. We'll meet up when you're done, so that we work on the waistline. um, I've joined the two sides up to the point where we did the increase. I'm not going to join the increased part. Okay, so once you're done with that, take your scissors and cut off extra yarn. Maybe what I forgot to mention is that when you're joining the two sides, you want to make sure that you join from the wrong side. Now these parts are kind of almost similar because we've been working back and front. It wasn't worked in a straight row pattern. Okay, so just decide which part you want to be the wrong side, which one you want to be the right side, and join from the wrong side. So once you're done, you're going to turn your work. And that's how the joined parts look like. We are going to work on the waistline. Go ahead and grab your yarn and hook. So we're going to begin from this joined part. That's where you're going to work from. So on top here, set your hook and attach yarn. And tie up a knot. Chain 2. Chain 2 and skip 2 chains. 1, 2. In the third, make a double crochet, another double crochet in the next chain, chain 2, skip 2 chains, and make a double crochet in the third chain, another double crochet in the next chain, chain 2, skip 2 spaces, this is 1, 2. Don't be confused by this shell increase that we did. It was worked in 1 chain space, so you're counting that as 1. So I have this here in the corner. Make sure you figure that out. So 1, 2. Then in the third, I'll make a double crochet. Double crochet in the next, chain 2, skip 2 chains, 1, 2. Here at the ends, so So chain 2, 1, 2, then skip 2 chains, 1, 2, then go on top of the chain 2, that you had at the beginning. Set your hook, pull up a loop to make a slip stitch. And this is how it looks like. So I'm going to work on the last, I'm going to work on the last row of this waist, which is going to be so chain 1, and in that very row, in that very chain space, work a single crochet. We are finishing off now. In the next space, single crochet. Literally, we are going to do a row of single crochets. If you find the middle disturbing to work in the middle of the chain space, you can simply work below, like this. So instead of going in the middle, you simply go down and make 2 single crochets in that space, so that you don't get weird off. So when you come to the end, go on top of the first single crochet and make a slip stitch, and there you have it. You make a chain that you're going to attach around here in the first row of the waistline that we did, so that it can be tight enough to your fulfillment. There we have it, our skirt. You can say that our skirt is done. Now the next step is going to be to weave in ends. That's going to be the last step. Yeah, weave in your ends. I'm going to go ahead and do mine off camera. So go ahead and weave in your ends, cut off those extra yarn, and yeah, we'll meet up again to work on the bra cups and the top. So there you have it. My colors are sort of a bit different. This part is more lighter than this. This is darker. here. It's okay. It's still the same. Now we're going to work on the bra cups. And to do this, make a slip knot. And chain 12. Make a chain of 12. Three more chains, and in the fourth chain make a double crochet. So you're going to double crochet in each chain up to the end of the row. Now in the last chain we are going to make an increase. So you're going to make another double crochet in the same stitch, chain 1 and make 2 more double crochets. Double crochet in the next chain space that we had at the foundation. Keep making double crochets all the way until the end of the row. You want to make sure that you get that last stitch, and that is in the 3 chain foundation. So chain 3 at the end and turn your work. So in the next stitch you're going to make a double crochet, double crochet in all the spaces until you reach the top of the chain 2. So you work in every stitch that we increased. Then in the middle we are going to make 2 double crochets, chain 1 and then 2 more double crochets. Sorry, we did 1 chain, not 2. Keep making double crochets in each of the following stitches or chain or double crochet spaces. Once you reach the end of the row, you're going to make a chain of 3 and turn your work. And double crochet in every space until you reach the corner or the top of the bra cup where we have the chain 1 space. So in that chain 1 space you make 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets until you have 6 rows. And this 6 rows is for a medium size. You can go ahead and make more rows if you're making for a large size. Now I'm done with my 6 rows. I'm going to go ahead and cut off this remaining yarn. I'm done making one cup, and this is how it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to work on this side, on this part. So you're going to grab your yarn and find the right side of this cup, whichever side that you want to make it. So as for me, I'm going to use this side that has where I ended my previous row. So attach yarn in this space of the last double crochet. And pull up a loop. Now that doesn't count as a stitch, as a chain rather. Chain 3. Let's first fasten off this. And then in the next space of the same double crochet, we're going to make another double crochet. So we are working twice in each double crochet space. I mean, where we have a double crochet, we are working twice. So this is a double crochet, we are going to work once, twice. So you make sure I don't make any increases or decreases. So make sure that you have it right. So going to work in that because it counts as a double crochet. So we are working until it's second chain, and this is what we have. So when you reach the end, you're going to go ahead and chain 3, rather chain 4, and turn your work. So you're not going to work in the chain space, skip the next space. So skip 1, and then in the next space make a double crochet. So we are skipping one space, chain 1, skip 1 space, double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet, chain 1, skip 1 space, double crochet. We are repeating this all the way to the end of the row. So now we're at the end. Skip one space, and in this last chain space make a double crochet. I'm calling it a chain space because we started with a chain when we're creating this row. So chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn your work. Okay, so this part we want our cup, or this side of the back, to have a curve. We want it to have a curve, so we're going to make decreases, and to do that we're going to skip this. We're going to skip 3 spaces. So this is 1, 2, 3. We are skipping this one, double crochet and work in the next. Okay, so that makes it 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. Chain 1, work on top of the double crochet. We are repeating the same pattern as we did in the second row. So chain 1, on top of the double crochet make another double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Do this until you're done with your row. Double crochet, we're going to make a decrease here at the end, so you're going to skip that second stitch towards the end of the row, skip 1 chain and work in the next chain space with a double crochet, then chain 4 and turn your work, skip 1 double crochet, and work on top of the next double crochet stitch. So 1, and on top here make a double crochet. So we are decreasing on both sides. Chain 1 and double crochet on top of all the double crochet stitches until the end. So like we did in the previous row, skip 1 double crochet and 1 chain. In the next you make a double crochet, then make 4 double crochets and turn your work. So skip 1 double crochet and work in the next, chain 1 and keep working in your double crochets. This is what we're going to keep doing. We are reducing on both sides. I've worked more rows and here I'm almost coming to the last rows of this cup. So you're going to turn your work and skip that 1 chain that is remaining in this row, like we've been decreasing, and then skip another chain, work in the third chain from the previous row. Remember, we chained 4. So this is going to be our last row, and cut off the remaining yarn. So in the middle there is where we're going to attach the straps. Remember, it's a bra, so we're going to give it bra cups. We're going to give it straps. Yeah. So in the middle here is where we're going to attach the strap. So we are going to join the 2 cups in the middle there. So we're going to begin joining from the 2 double crochets that we are making. So you attach the yarn there and make a chain of 3. Double crochet in the next space. Double crochet on top of the chain 1. And make more 2 double crochets in the next 2 stitches. So you're going to grab the other part, the other side of the cup, and we want to join these 2 together. So find the 2 double crochets from that curved part. While we were doing the 2 double crochet, 1 chain and 2 double crochet. So on top there, it doesn't matter which side the cup is facing because they all look the same. So grab your hook and let's stitch those 2 sides. So on top of the first double crochet from the top, you're going to make a slip stitch. So I'm working in only 1 loop of each side by simply making a slip stitch. You can use single crochets if you want to join those 2 sides. I just prefer to use the single crochet. To use the slip stitch. So you go ahead and cut off extra yarn that is remaining. And this is the result. And this is the result. And now we're going to make a ring. Now we're going to make a ring that you're going to attach in the middle here. So what you'll do, grab your yarn and make a chain of 5. We don't want it to be very long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chain 1, and in this space make a single crochet, till the end. Chain 1 and turn. Again, make a row of single crochets. You're going to repeat this. I have made a I'm done with my rows, and these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14 rows. Yeah, so now we are going to go ahead and attach this in the middle of the bra cups. So this is the inside of the bra, or rather the wrong side. So you're going to grab your needle and cut off, and make sure you cut enough that you can use to join these two. So don't leave very small yarn. So attach the thread into the needle. And then we're working in one loop only to join these two. And there we have it. So for the next part, we are going to make straps. You're going to make straps that you'll attach. You're going to make two straps, one for the bra and another one for the waist of the skirt. So in the middle here, we're going to attach the yarn. Remember here we had a 4 chain, so in the 4th one here, it's going to be the middle. Attach your yarn there, right there. And then do your chains. So you're making chains to have a strap. You can have it as long as you want, in any way that is going to make you comfortable to be able to put on it, or to put on the breast so that it fits properly to your comfort. So you can either count the number of chains or you can use a measuring tape. You may use a measuring tape as well. I have done a chain of 70. You can make it longer if you wish. So I'm going to go ahead and cut off this remaining yarn. And on to the other side, we are doing the same thing. I have done a strap for the waist. That is, and my strap is 40 inches long. So you can go ahead and make yours, then attach it to this is the result, guys. I so much love it. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for your patience. Again, I'll remind you to subscribe to my channel. Let's grow together. And don't forget to like and leave a comment below. Thank you and bye.